The ultimate way to win in boxing.
But he's patient, setting it up in the first round with a solid jab. Now he can land some power shots like that.
Okay, Van Heerden wants to wiggle out of it. And you know what? That's enough. Alan Hutchins stops the fight. Now it's $1 million smile, and he's going to be in multi-million-dollar fights in his future.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and enjoy the show. What's up, fight fans? Thank you for everybody tuning in to this video. This video, we're going to take a deep dive into the resume and the career journey of Errol Spence Jr. Before we continue, if you haven't watched the video I've done on Terrence Crawford, watch that now. It is linked to this video. So yeah, guys, in boxing, the world knows that we could get enamored with a perfect record. Say what you will about the new school, 50-0 seems like the goal for all these young fighters. That unblemished record equates to millions, and like it or not, that's just the way we are. And then when a fighter is undefeated and he loses that we kind of throw him to the wayside, which in my opinion is not fair. And the topic of this video, EJ, it's one of those. He's one of those fighters that he still has his fans. He's very enigmatic, he's very likable, but his detractors have come out the woodwork. Why? Because he's not perfect. And I think that's something in our human DNA and our human nature, to pick on each other when we think that somebody is at a high level and then you see them flawed and people just pour it on. Think about celebrities. Think about when somebody messes up in the public eye. That's where the haters come from, the keyboard warriors come from. But we have to remember, these fighters, these boxers, Errol Spence Jr., he's a human just like the rest of us. So my only message on that is just be wary of what you say to people, because you never know what they're going through. Moving forward, we all like to look at the record. Errol's is 28-1, 22 of his wins are by knockout. What we want to do today, though, is look at his path. All of the fights that he had up into and including Terrence Crawford. And what I've done is I've added all those up. I've created a statistic called strength of schedule. I use this now to compare fighters' resumes. Let's say a fighter hasn't fought a fighter and you want to compare them to David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez, Subriel Matias, Liam Perro, that sort of thing. You could then say, hey, this guy has a better strength of schedule. It could be part of the conversation. I'm not going to say it's going to be the end all and be all of the chat of who's going to win. And by no means is it 100% predictable, but it still should be in the conversation. Who have you fought? What's their schedule and what's that percentage? And with Errol Spence Jr., that's exactly what we've done today. We've taken all of his opponents, we've added up their career totals. Of Errol's 29 fights, those totals equate all of his opponents to 578 wins and 81. We must focus and point out, though, guys, that the opponents' records are tallied on the night that they fought Errol Spence. For instance, he was the first guy to beat Danny Garcia. He was the first guy to beat Carlos Ocampo. Those guys were undefeated going into the Errol Spence Jr. fight, and they're not undefeated now. So when we tallied those records up, they're undefeated on Errol's resume, and that's an important part. And that's why his strength of schedule, 88%, is very impressive. That means that he didn't really have any walkthroughs. He didn't really have that easy of a path. Say what you will about when he fought certain guys. Fighters can't control that. They can't control how old somebody is or when the matchmakers or promoters put a fight together. All they can control is that outcome. And to put things in perspective, I've done probably 20 different fighters. We'll do Prince Naseem Ahmed. He had a career strength of schedule of 76%. Subriel Matias, 429 and 91. We know his career record. He's 20-1 with 20 knockouts. His only loss, he avenged it. His career strength of schedule, 83%. So to say Errol Spence is at 88%, that says something. And that's what I want to achieve with conversations like this and videos like this, is talk about that statistic that nobody's talking about. If you enjoy this, if you want me to feature one of your favorite fighters, just let me know in the comment section below and share this, tag your people with your friends.
Brooks hurt here, and he's down in the 10th round, and it's so early. Yeah, he's hurt. That eye's playing with trouble. The eye, I think he's going to send it out. new star of world boxing. Congratulations.
Taking a break to a guy who might have been the best welterweight in the world and really cementing himself as a welterweight champion.